Hi, Lou. Um,
Yeah.
so I would like to ask you a few questions about how you're experiencing the coaching with me. And yeah, I just would like to get some answers to some of the questions I have, if that's all right with you.
Of course it is, yeah.
Okay. So um, can you just tell us what is it that you do? Or in other words, what is your business?
Okay, so I own the first pilot franchise of Guardian Angel Carers, and we are based in the Spelthorne area. And my business enables people to remain independent at home through compassionate and caring support that we provide to them. All the way, anything from shopping and domestic visits through to medication, personal care, and even live-in care. So, yeah, that's what we do.
Okay, great. So and so over the last 2 years, you have, you started this company from scratch.
Mhm.
And it was quite a tough journey for you. And over the last 2 years, you have actually managed to grow the business by 508%. And you're now in a profitable zone. So you've established a team around you. So things are looking good. Um, and so how would you say, have I helped you get to this point?
Enormously. You have provided me with continued encouragement. So, with all business journeys, there's ups and downs, and you've enjoyed the highs with me, and you've pulled me through the lows, which has been amazing. I think it's mainly because I have someone who I have to be accountable to. So, you will hold me accountable to everything I say I'm going to do. I make sure I do it. I think the thing is as having been an employee to now moving into being an employer, I don't have a manager, and it's a different way of working for me. And so, where um, where it can sometimes be quite lonely because I'm used to being part of a team, working with part of a team, and now being the leader of that team, it's a lonely position. But I'm not alone. I'm not alone because I've got you next to me. When I am in a brain fog of I cannot see past 5 o'clock today and what's going to happen, you really help me to see the bigger picture, to see that this is a little blip and how we're going to get over that and get us back on track on our big goals and things we want to achieve. And I think that's through your experiences of running various businesses, your life experiences, and you've always got a solution, and we kind of work together to find the right solution for me and my business and at my time. And that's just been so invaluable to me. It really has.
Super. And so if you would look back over we've been coaching over 2 years now. What are the three most important things that you have learned from working with me?
I think the biggest thing that I've learned from you is I'm not a manager, so I don't manage people. I'm a leader, and that's what you've really created me to be. You've changed my mindset and how I think about things and how I work with my team. And you work not only with me but with every member of my team, and provide coaching for them as well. And you're right. And one of the things that you've said is that you are only as good as your team,
Mhm.
and that together everyone can achieve more. And I think that's one of the most important things I've learned from you is how to be a strong leader and create a really good environment for my team. And I think again, it's about the accountability.
Mhm.
I think I've learned that you got to do what you say you're going to do when you're going to do it, and nothing can come in the way of that. Otherwise you're not going to move forward. And that's what's really enabled my business to continue to push forwards even through a global pandemic. Has been that you've got to keep going and the mindset of how to do that.
Wow. Okay. Good. And so, if you would have never worked with me, where do you think your business would be right now if you would have done all that by your own?
I don't think there would be a business right now. And if I did have a business, I definitely wouldn't be where I am now. Um, I think it's important that you don't underestimate how the lows that come with being a business owner, especially within the first 2 to 3 years of business. And I think it's the fact that there's been opportunities that have opened for me. There's been different things that have happened and things that have fallen at me with organically without me having to do anything. But I would never have been in a position where I'd have been able to rise to those opportunities and to really grasp and fulfill those opportunities. I mean, last 2 years, I'm taking a profit. My regulator body has rated me outstanding. I've got an amazing team around me, and I've got you as my rock and my coach. And I definitely think the lows would have been too low that I maybe wouldn't have seen my way through it. And you definitely helped me with that.
Wow, okay. So what do you think the impact actually is coaching having on your team? How do they benefit from the coaching sessions?
They love spending time with you. And I can always tell when they've had a coaching session, because they bounce into my office, or I pick up the phone and they go, Lou, so I've had my meeting with Andreas and and I've got this idea and we've been talking about this. And the enthusiasm and fire that comes from them, it's worth every penny to me. Because and it's interesting, within our most recent meeting, we were talking about how my team are now no longer learning how to do their job roles, but they're really taking ownership of their jobs, and not only just achieving their roles, they're now wanting to exceed their roles and wanting to create new processes which will make things easier for them, or new ideas, and that's through your sessions with them. And I love it. And they come in and they're really, really excited, and it relights my fire every time as well.
That's brilliant. Absolutely nice to hear. And so what would you say to someone or anybody who is currently considering getting a coach and working with a coach? What would be your advice to them?
Why haven't you already done it? Cool. Do it. Honestly, it will be the best return on investment you have ever made. I cannot see me being a business owner without a business coach, and my only business coach is my action coach, Andreas. Obviously, I was really lucky and really fortunate, actually, that this came as part of initially my franchise agreement, and you've worked with our other offices, and actually that's really lucky. But I now am so glad that I have had you by my side for 2 years, and I'm afraid we're in it for the long haul. You'll be with me for many more years to come.
I appreciate working with you. You're a star. You're working so hard on your business, and it's so nice to see you turning that into a commercial profit enterprise that eventually will work without you, and you can fulfill your life's dream. So thank you for being part of this journey, and thank you for this interview and what you've said. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.